Hi everyone and welcome to this IEEE tutorial on the hidden dangers of vibration. We're constantly exposed to vibration both at our workplaces and during our daily activity, and what might seem like a minor inconvenience can have serious consequences for our health, especially in case of prolonged exposure to high magnitude stimuli. Epidemiological studies have provided us with valuable insight into the effect of continuous exposure to vibration. These effects encompass a range of physical and psychological consequences, including fatigue, musculoskeletal disorders, and vascular and neurological disorders. To understand the impact of vibration on our health, we must first categorize it based on how it enters into the body. The three primary types of vibration are hand-arm vibration, whole-body vibration, and food-transmitted vibration. Let's delve first into hand-arm vibration, which is transmitted to the body through vibrating tools mainly. Regular and frequent exposure to hand-arm vibration can lead to permanent health effects, collectively known as hand-arm vibration syndrome. The symptoms include tingling and numbness in the fingers, not being able to feel things properly, loss of strength in the hands and the fingers blanching, followed by painful recovery. The symptoms can severely limit the jobs that the affected subject can do, but may also have an impact on family and social activities. The scale of the issue is still alarming. In the UK alone, there are approximately 2 million workers at risk of developing hand-arm vibration syndrome, with 30,000 people already suffering advanced stage of the syndrome. Hand-arm vibration-related employee claims are on the rise, making it the highest reported industrial illness according to the Health and Safety Executive in UK. In 2021, there were over 300 new cases of hand-arm vibration syndrome and a shocking 410% increase in carpal tunnel syndrome cases with respect to 2020. What's even more concerning is the range of industries where workers are exposed to this condition, including services, industrial like repair of motor vehicles, accommodation and food service activities, and also transportation and storage. This is in contrast with what was noticed in the past, where the only relevant sector for hand-arm vibration syndrome were basically construction, mining, and heavy manufacturing industries. The story is not so different with whole-body vibration, that is the one reaching the driver through the seats. Prolonged exposure to whole-body vibration can cause musculoskeletal disorders, and even short-term exposure increases the muscular fatigue and the discomfort. It's essential to understand that whole-body vibration also worsens the cognitive response of subjects and the equilibrium of individuals that are exposed to it. In the European Union, spinal injuries caused by whole-body vibration were recognized as occupational diseases. Back pain is a common consequence of whole-body vibration exposure, and it's affecting 70 to 90% of adults at some point of their lives. Understanding the dose-response relationship in whole-body vibration remains a really challenging task. Lastly, the last category is the one of food-transmitted vibration, that is the type that reaches the individual who stand and walk through the feet. The study of food-transmitted vibration is more recent with respect to the other two categories, but epidemiological data has shown that exposure to food-transmitted vibration can lead to peripheral vascular disorder in the foot that are very similar to those noticed in the hand-arm system. Musculoskeletal disorder, on the contrary, are very similar to those deriving from whole-body vibration exposure. And also in this case, the vibration negatively affects the comfort and increases the muscular fatigue. But how do we measure the response of the human body to vibration in a laboratory setting? Well, the biomechanical response is typically quantified using the mechanical impedance, the apparent mass, and the vibration transmissibility. The mechanical impedance is mainly used in hand-arm vibration and is defined as the ratio between the force and the velocity spectra. The apparent mass, conversely, is primarily used in whole-body vibration and is defined as the ratio between the spectra of the force and the velocity. Finally, the transmissibility quantifies the ratio between the vibration measured at two different locations. One is typically the driving point, and the other one is the one where we want to quantify the risk. These quantities are determined using specifically experimental setup that include instrumented handles and electrodynamic shaker for studying the response of the hand-arm system, or platform or seats for studying the response to foot-transmitted vibration or whole-body vibration. The force and the vibration are typically measured using piezoelectric load cell or strain gauge load cell, while the vibration is often based on accelerometer measurement or laser Doppler if you want to go without contact. Through this study, we have learned that the hand-arm impedance depend on posture and forces transmitted to the handle, namely the grip and the push forces. Similarly, the apparent mass of individuals in standing and seated position is influenced by the posture and by other factors, such as, for instance, the inclination and the presence of a backrest. In conclusion, human exposure to vibration can have various adverse health effects, including musculoskeletal disorders and circulatory issues. It's imperative to assess and manage vibration exposure in both occupational and recreational settings in order to minimize the health risks. Engineering controls are effective in reducing the vibration exposure, and when these controls are not feasible, personal protective equipment should be used. Regular health monitoring and education are crucial for detecting and mitigating early signs of vibration-related health problems. Ongoing research and technological advancement continue to improve our understanding of human vibration and their impacts. By addressing this issue, we can protect the health and well-being of countless individuals and create a safer and healthier environment for all. Thank you for following this tutorial and see you the next time.